нашего вечера. 6-раундовый бой в тяжелом весе. И первым приветствуйте на пути в черный угол ринга боксер, представляющий Доминиканскую республику, Луис Алькантара Герреро.
So here he comes, Luis Alcantara Guerrero. Great record, 11 fights, 11 wins, 10 knockouts, limited opposition you would have to say. But he has been selected with that record in mind and with the idea in mind that he will come and give this a real go, which I'm sure he will, coming to us from Santo Domingo in the Dominican Republic.
А сейчас добро пожаловать в золотой угол ринга. Его соперник из Анапы, Россия, Давид Суров!
There is a big future ahead of David Surov, just 21 years old. He was only 20 when he won his gold medal at the IBA Men's World Championships in Dubai in December, stopping Arman Makhanov in the final. And he's a fighter who there is every reason to be excited about, and they're getting him starting this IBA.Pro journey early, which is a sensible thing to do.
Итак, дамы и господа, нас ожидают 6 раундов бокса в тяжелом весе. В ринге по-настоящему большие парни, во время боя которых мы традиционно рекомендуем вам не моргать, а то пропустите все самое интересное. Представляю соперников и первым боксера в черном углу. Ему 30 лет, рост 188 сантиметров, вес 96,7 килограмма. Он не знает поражений с рекордом 11 боев, 11 побед, 10 ярких побед нокаутом. Дамы и господа, дамас и кабальерос, representando a Santo Domingo, República Dominicana, Luis Alfredo Alcantara Guerrero. Его сопернику напротив, в золотом углу, 21 год. Его рост 190 сантиметров, официальный вес 104,4 килограмма. Сегодня он завершает один из самых ожидаемых профессиональных дебютов 2026 года. Мастер спорта международного класса, обладатель Кубка России, двукратный чемпион России. В декабре прошлого года в Дубае он стал чемпионом мира в тяжелом весе. Дамы и господа, из Анапы, Россия, представляющий Торпедо Москва, Давид Суров!
And there's some buzz, some expectation around Surov, which is completely understandable. He's got a bit of weight over his opponent here as well, about 7-8 kilos, which is pretty much 20 pounds. He's thick set, but he moves well for a man his size. So we'll see what we get from Guerrero here. This could be a little bit of a shock for him, but he's taken the fight. Credit to him for that. As I said, he's got a really good record, but he has not been in with anybody like this. So there goes the first belt. Surov in the white, Guerrero in the black. Right hand gets through there from Surov early on.
No holding, no holding. David, no holding. Stand back, stand back.
Just keeping that front foot pressure on here, Surov. Hasn't thrown too much just yet, but you can see that Guerrero is expecting it any second. Little feint, tiny feint with the front foot there from Surov.
Step back, box.
Goes with a jab down to the body there, Surov. Again, just a jab to the body from Surov. He's taking his time here. Again, just that little dip in and out with the feet. He launched a big overhand right there. Guerrero didn't land. You get the feeling that Guerrero's expending a good bit of nervous energy here because Surov is... He's twitching. He looks like he's about to launch any second and he hasn't quite done it yet. But he's completely occupying his opponent despite the fact that he's not really doing a lot.
Luis, no holding. No holding, Luis, no holding. Low. Stop! Step back. Luis, no holding. Box.
Lets his hands go a little bit here, Surov. And I think he might have got through to Guerrero there, who's in trouble here. Surov just looking to get off with the combination. He's still got a few seconds left in the round. He looks a little bit loose here, Guerrero. He needs the bell here, really. And there he goes, and down he goes right at the very end of the round. And I think this could be it. He's going to get counted out here. And he was taking his time, David Surov, and he knows that this is over. He got hurt with a previous combination, then got caught right on the bell. And he's not quite out cold, but not far off it. You could see by the way that he was stretched out there that he was never going to get up. The referee didn't really need the count, to be brutally honest. And it'll be interesting to get another look at that. I didn't see exactly what punch it was that did the damage, that saw him drop to the canvas. He'd been hurt, he was open and he'd been hurt. And Surov kept on punching right up until the bell. Well, that was impressive from Surov. As I said, with Guerrero, the 11 wins, 10 by knockout. You couldn't read much into that because the opposition was very, very limited. But Surov is taking care of business there. He didn't throw all that much in the first 2 minutes 40 seconds, but he kept his opponent fully occupied. And there's that right hand high on the head. I think that was the one that really got him going. There's another right hand there in the centre, and it looked like he might be able to somehow get through this, Guerrero. But right towards the end here, there's a right hand round in to the side of the head, I think. That might have been the finisher, or that right hand from underneath, a kind of uppercut screw shot. And down he went, and his eyes were rolling into the back of his head almost. It was one of those kinds of finishes, and although he was conscious, the signals firing from the brain to the body were just not getting through at all. And that is a knockout win. Exactly what you want if you're a big heavyweight on your professional debut, in front of a pretty good crowd here as well. January's not the easiest month for boxing shows, but it's a good sized venue and it's fairly full. Well, I'm glad to say he's back up on his feet. They'll need to keep an eye on him tonight. As I was saying, we haven't had any stoppages. It took us a while to get our first one tonight, but I guess no great surprise that that contest didn't manage to go the distance. There was a big gulf in quality and class between these two, and it's good matchmaking, to be honest, because you bring somebody in with a reputation that Surov has got and you want him to get a good finish, a spectacular finish in his first fight. It's a good way to start. After that, you can then look to get him the rounds against the different styles and put him through those kinds of paces and tests that he needs. But for any heavyweight making a debut off the back of a big amateur success, that really is what you want. I'm not entirely sure what the delay is here. I think they're waiting for Guerrero to get completely ungloved, but they may as well just call the two of them to the centre and get the announcement made.
Итак, дамы и господа, рефери Сергей Журкин остановил поединок на отметке 3 минуты ровно. Таким образом, на последней секунде стартового раунда победу нокаутом одержал и вновь заявил о себе как о новой надежде российского тяжелого веса из Анапы, Россия, Давид Суров!
David Surov, as it says in the caption there, winner by KO, and that's what they would have wanted for that professional debut. And it was that right hand, I think, that really got everything going. And it was just a matter then of could he survive until the end of the round. Got hit with another big right hand there. And then I think there's one on the inside. Not that. I think it was just that right hand. It didn't look like there was loads on it, but there was enough. He was already in a weakened state, and down he went, just fully stretched out. That one there, I think, was the final one. He was maybe on his way down before that, but